Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9. This thing is pretty awesome. I've been trying to get to this car. I was running race after race last night. Finally got the car. Finally was able to get it upgraded. As you can tell, this thing has 907 horsepower, 676 foot-pounds of torque. I'm going to show you guys the engines that you can put into this car. It's pretty wild. I just decided to go all maxed out to see what I could get out of this car. 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. Top speed 220 miles per hour. It's very quick. It's a lot of fun. As you can tell, I have the highest engine in there, but we're going to start from the beginning. As you can tell, the basic engine you can put in here is a 2.3 liter inline 4. You also have a Wankel engine in there you can put in there. Rotary engine. Alright. And it gives you a top speed of 135. And look at this. This one goes 134. That one gets 0 to 60 in 5.8. This thing's wicked, guys. Look at that top speed. A blistering 107 miles per hour. Now, it can get up to 600 horsepower. I will actually buy this engine. I want to see what I can actually get out of that 600 horsepower engine, because with that low of a top speed, I'm sure it will be blistering fast by the time I'm done with it. All right, you also have the inline 6, where you can get 565 horsepower. All right, and then you have a 2.0 liter inline 4 for 568 horsepower. And then, of course, you got this thing, and I maxed it out completely. It's got the V6, 400 horsepower to start out, and it gives you all that power. And that fourth of a mile is 9.4 seconds. Yeah, it's very quick. I like it. So let me show you guys everything that I put into this car. As you can tell, I have race on everything here. Of course, it's an S+. You got to have everything possible. All right, now let's talk about this stuff here. Alright, now you can make this thing just a hair quicker, but look, you're losing power and torque, and you're losing a top speed. Alright, so there's that minus right there. So I went with this one. It gives me the higher top speed. Alright, same as all these other ones right here. This one right here, the dual turbocharger, same thing, loses top speed and loses power, etc., etc. The turbocharger is the way to go. This is going to be your max. You're going to hit 222 miles per hour. Alright, it's got the full-on nitrous on there. Of course, it's got the road suspension. Alright, race brakes. Alright, it's got the grippy tires. Alright, I didn't see it. There's no difference between going from the road tires to the grip tires, except look, your PI number drops down by 1, and you actually are slower going with the road tires versus going with these tires, the grip tires. Alright, it's got a race clutch. Alright, it's got a 7-speed transmission. See that drop right there? 7-speed transmission is the way to go. If you went with the 8-speed, look at that, you drop your 0 to 60 from 2.3. I mean, honestly. And look at that. It's even slower to the fourth of a mile going with the 8-speed transmission. You don't see a higher top speed at all. So what's the point? Have the 7-speed transmission in there. If you go with the 6-speed, you're also suffering your fourth of a mile on that as well. And then, of course, there's this as well. You're going to have a 5-speed, still have a top speed of 220, but your 0 to 60 also fails, suffers, and so does your fourth of a mile. Look at that, a huge drop. Doesn't make sense. Alright, either way, go with the 7-speed. It's your way to go. Alright, of course, it's got the race differential, and then it's got nitrous grip and nitrous drift. These are both the $30,000 pieces in there. So that's the ones you want right there. It's the highest most stuff you can put into this car. Here's my handling. It has 100% grip. Downforce as low as you can go, so I can maximize that top speed. And I have traction control on. It's all-wheel drive. You're going to have to have traction control on. I just threw traction control on there just to throw it on there. Either way, let's take her out and see how she drives. Drives pretty well. I like it. I haven't really got to test it too much. I did take it online last night. Once I got it built up. It's okay. Alright? I mean, I'm a fan of the Mitsubishi Evolutions. And, you know, the MRs. You know, I'm a fan of them. I remember the last MR when it was in the showroom. It was only like $35,000. There's the 222. I said that was its top speed. Either way, it was a gorgeous car, and I'm still mad at Mitsubishi that all they do now is make SUVs instead of, you know, these rally cars. I don't understand it. You know, there's a huge market for it even today, especially since manual transmissions are starting to phase out. And, you know, Mitsubishi would definitely be competing with Subaru, you know, to this day. I just don't understand why they got rid of them. I miss these cars. They're absolutely gorgeous. Yes, there it is. There's the angry. I miss it. I'm angry about how Mitsubishi decided to get rid of them and just make SUVs for the U.S. market. It's very sad. Look at this gorgeous car. It's a gorgeous car too. Regardless. Enough ranting. Absolutely beautiful car. It is up to you guys to think if it is worth grinding for. That is up to you. I think it was worth grinding for just because I love the manufacturer, the car itself. I love Mitsubishi Evolutions, the MR. They're gorgeous. All right, they're gorgeous cars. All right, yeah. Cheap exotics. They are exotics. They are exotic cars because, you know, when you see one on the road, you're like, ooh, look at that. You know, it's a pretty amazing car. I love it. Either way. So, my question to you is, what engine are you going to pick? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm definitely going to be picking this engine next and seeing what I can do with it. That blistering speed of 107 miles per hour, I got to get into that. I got to see what this thing is capable of doing. So that will be my next project. Anyways, guys, it was a pleasure making this video for you. I hope you enjoyed my Evolution MR, my favorite Mitsubishi of them all. Absolutely love it. Those little fins up on top, when I was at the dealership, and I mean this was like many years ago, it was carbon fiber on top there. It was a carbon fiber spoiler. Oh, it had carbon fiber everywhere. It was absolutely insane, and it was $35,000, but I didn't have that kind of money at that time to consider even buying it at the time. It's a sad loss, you know. It's definitely a collector's car now, and then gorgeous either way. Well, I'm going to sit back and just stare at this vehicle for a while before I start upgrading this thing. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.